Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, today I'm going to cover a subject that may upset you. And if it upsets you, then let it make you think a little bit. I'm not trying to upset anybody, but I need to get this off my chest. I come across a lot of people who identify themselves as being honest, and they tell it like it is, or they're straightforward. And this is what the people that like them call them. Straightforward. I like them because they tell it like it is. And I want to ask you a question because there's a lot of times where I think things, and you may be like me, and I think, it's probably not uplifting or edifying or really isn't going to help anybody by me saying this. And so I just don't say it because it's just not going to be helpful. It's just not going to be uplifting or edifying to the people that I'm talking to. And then there are those that say, those that are honest and tell it like it is, that say a whole lot of crap and a lot of good stuff that's honest and telling it like it is, and hurtful and painful. And in a lot of cases, and I've had a chance to talk to a lot of people, the majority of the people that they say they're honest and straightforward stuff to think they're just jackasses. Now, I want to be careful here because I'm not calling, if you consider yourself to be honest and straightforward, I'm not calling you a jackass. Because the truth is, I don't really get very easily offended. And when people say things that they believe are honest or straightforward, I usually listen to them and with a grain of salt. Sometimes their honesty is only honesty to them. What's the truth to them may not be the truth to other people. What's straightforward to them may be crooked and contorted to other people. But the reality is, when a lot of these people who call themselves honest and straightforward and matter of fact say things, they just come off as jackasses and jerks. And they don't know it because people won't generally say, you know what, you're a jackass. Now, some people will say that. I would never say that to anybody, and I'm not saying it to you. If you think I'm saying it to you, then let it make you think. Right? Because here's what I do know. My version of being honest may not be someone else's version of being honest. My version of what I think is true may not be somebody else's version of what they think is true based on their experiences. So really what I don't want to do is I want to be truthful, and I want to be honest, and I want to be straightforward, but I also want to do it in a way that's uplifting and kind and edifying. Otherwise, those things that I say are not going to help other people, and people are going to think I'm a jackass. So here's what you've got to ask yourself. Are you honest, straightforward? Are you matter of fact? Or are you just a jackass? Now, your friends will tell you, you're just honest, you're just being honest, you're just being straightforward, you're just being matter of fact. And you are. To them, your friends who like you and who understand who you are and understand where you came from, the general population, when you say some of this stuff, says you're a jackass and you lose all ability to influence. Or not only do you lose the ability to influence, they just don't pay any attention to anything you say anymore. So the question I'm asking today is to temper. If you feel that you're honest, straightforward, and matter of fact, ask yourself before you say these things, is this uplifting? Is it going to help people? Is it my version of truth? Or can I say this in a way that will help people and uplift people and edify people? If you can say it in a way that will uplift people and edify and help people that you don't know, then you're probably on the right track. And you probably are being honest and straightforward and edifying, which I consider myself to be. But I certainly don't want to be a jackass because I say it in a way that's hurtful or mean or honest or straightforward or matter of fact. So Here's what I'm asking you to do. Temper. If people classify you as honest, straightforward, and matter of fact, and I get classified like that myself, let's temper what we say and make sure it's helpful and edifying and will uplift other people. If it doesn't, we might consider just not saying anything. Otherwise, we look like a jackass, because I know I've been one that looks like that before. By the way, don't comment that I look like a jackass by saying this. Unless you think I do, and if I do, say it. And I'll know I needed to have said it in a kinder, nicer, more uplifting way. Have a great day. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.